Hey MK3 fam, it's your girl Works, and I just wanted to come and do a quick little video. One, to say hi, and two, I wanted to talk about cruising. If you are new to this channel, then you might not know. But if you have been here for a while, there's a few things you should know about me. And one is that I love to budget, save them coins, and two, that I love to travel. So I have taken a few cruises, so I would call myself a cruise enthusiast. And when I say a few, I've taken 3 Disney cruises, about 5 or 6 Carnival cruises, and 1 MSC cruise. So more cruises than some people, less cruises than some people. But whenever I hear certain things about cruise ships, cruise lines, I always want to pay attention, like, oh, what's the new destination? What's going on? What ship's been updated? Things like that. So imagine my surprise when I found out that there is a website that you can find out, at least for Carnival cruises. I don't know about any other cruise line yet, but I'm on a hunt where you can find out who's going to be your cruise director depending on the sailing in the ship. I don't know. Maybe I'm the last person to find out about this. Maybe this is old news to you all, but it was new news to me and I wanted to share it. So you may think like, well, why do I need to know who my cruise director is going to be? Who cares? Because that's what I always thought. I watched, reruns of The Love Boat or something like that. And I was like, well, man, what do I need to know about my cruise director for? They're not doing anything for me. I had taken several cruises before I finally had a cruise director that I could tell you their name and that they made a difference. And you know what? Those 3 cruise directors, which was on 3 different cruise lines, they each made me enjoy it so much more to where I remembered them. Couldn't tell you nobody else, but I remembered them. And so I said, well, you know what? Let me go ahead and share that with the fam. And I am going to tell you which 3 cruise directors that I really did like too. Website airtable.com, but I think they do other things on Airtable. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to put the link down in the description box. So you go on there, you find the ship that you're going to be sailing on. So let's say you're going to sail on the Fantasy. All right, so you're gonna sail on the Fantasy. Nope, let's pick somebody where you can actually see the person. All right, so you're gonna sail on the Glory, and you're going to be on the Glory, let's just say March of 2020. Then Christian Dion Williams will be your cruise director. Oh, and this schedule for the cruise directors is subject to change. So if you book a cruise because you wanted to have a certain cruise director, just know that anything can happen. But this is the schedule that is supposed to follow. So if you're going to be taking a cruise on the Glory in March of 2020, Christian Dion will be your cruise director. He signs on February 26th, and then he signs off August 23rd. Now, what I've noticed is that the cruise directors will be on one ship for part of the year, and then they'll sail on another ship for the rest of the year. That's what I was seeing when I was looking at it. Like, for example, on the Pride has a couple of cruise directors that's going to be on there for this year. But this was really helpful for me. I wish I had known about it sooner, because I actually did book a cruise thinking that a certain cruise director was going to be on that ship. And then after I booked it, I found out that the time that I'm going to be on the ship, they will not be on the ship. So I was not a happy camper. Now I want to get into the cruise directors that I really like. We met Clayton Lindsay on our first Disney cruise on the Wonder, either our first or our second, but he made the trip so enjoyable. He was so energetic, so personable, and I am sad to say he's no longer with Disney Cruise Line, but he is a cruise director or entertainment director for Virgin Cruise Line, which is an adult-only cruise line. Andre Schlemmer, loved him. We met him on MSC's Divina, and he is still a cruise director for MSC on the Divina ship. When I say he was funny, he was personable, he really just made us so engaged on that ship. Loved it. And then Everson Dr. E. Bevel. We met him on Carnival's the Pride ship. Oh my goodness. When I say he was hilarious, he was hilarious. I really love Dr. E's vibe. So these three cruise directors, wonderful. So if you plan on sailing with Carnival, you might want to check this website out. Also, if you have a favorite cruise director, leave their name down in the comments. What made them your favorite cruise director, or what did they do that was special? What ship are they on? What cruise line are they on? Anywho, you guys know what it is. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and sharing is caring. Don't forget, it's your money. You earned it. You keep it. You better start saving it too. You. And you guys know what it is. Bye.